Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading, hanging out with my saucy little sidekick. Well, I should say sleepy little sidekick, Mega Good Vibes. Look at you all cozy in your blankie, huh? Yeah, it's so cozy. I've never seen a cozier cat who just loves to snuggle up. My little saucy beaver. Alright guys, I am on to do messages from the Divine Masculine, but before I get messages from the Divine Masculine, I wanted to use this deck to get a card on how it is they see you. And the reason I wanted to do that is because I feel like you're really inspiring this person right now, or you are keeping them afloat. So, like afloat, I specifically saw that word in my vision in like really big font. So, I want to know first, universe, who is paying attention to the readings. You can see who is tuning in. Please provide clarity on their journey. How does their counterpart see them, or what kind of inspiration does the masculine find through this divine feminine? How do they see you, or what does your vibe bring to the table for this person? Okay, I'll take what's at the very top. And the message is, I am protected. Oh, I love that, because didn't I tell you guys in the other reading that the Divine Feminines were sending in reinforcement? Okay, so they feel protected through your energy. They feel protected through knowing you. So this could be a Divine Masculine that's going through just a lot, okay? And we as Divine Feminines, whoever's listening to this reading, you have a very good understanding of what it's like to go through the ascension journey, the ascension path. And I feel like what your masculines are craving right now is protection, okay? So it could be that many of them are feeling very exhausted, very tired, very lost on their path as well. So they could feel really unclear about what it is they want to do for like career, their life purpose. I feel like a lot of your masculines are lacking a sense of direction, a sense of where it is they need to be right now. But when they think about what soothes them during this change is your energy, okay? Your energy says you're protected. It's okay. You'll figure it out. And what that tells me is like, a lot of your masculines, instead of racking their brain trying to figure things out right now, you're telling them it's okay. You're protected. You'll figure it out. You'll get the intuitive hit. You'll get the intuitive message about where you need to be. I feel like a lot of your masculines need to rest right now, but let's go ahead and get some messages around their energy, okay? What do the masculines need to focus on right now? I want specific messages, universe. Please let specific cards fly out. Not too many. Just something specific. Okay, we have decisions, and then we also have shadow side and the dark night. Okay, and the dark night of the soul or tower moments have been coming up a lot, just with endings happening. I think these two energies go hand in hand, okay? Your masculines are protected. I feel like with the moon card, they're seeing the darker sides of things, the not so pleasant side of of this planet, which oftentimes can be moon energy, or it can represent feminine energy, which is just intuitively seeing things. And when you can intuitively see through the veils, it can be a really scary thing, right? It's like all of a sudden you start feeling other people's energy. You start seeing people, places, and things for what they are. I feel like a lot of your masculines feel overwhelmed by this energy, and it's making them feel like they have a lot of decisions to make. Part of the decisions that they have to make involves grounding themselves, and I do feel like relocating is coming up a lot, and relocating close to wherever the Divine Feminine is. It's a major thing that's been coming up for this Divine Masculine. I'm going to use the Fairy Tarot, and I'm going to get some cards of self-confidence for your masculines, okay? Because with this decision card, I just want to let the masculines further know that they're protected. What do you need to know as you make decisions on the journey towards the Divine Feminine? And the reason I say toward the divine feminine is right now the masculines are focused on peace of mind and happiness, and like for them that's where the feminine is, wherever the feminine is. So don't be surprised if a lot of your masculines are relocating, or they will pop up in town, or many of you will see that like I'm seeing things like canceled business contracts, you know, certain profiles being deleted. Many of you are going to be like, okay, something's definitely going on behind the scenes. Okay, they're making a lot of decisions. So let's find out what the fairies have to say to them with this whole energy around, yes, you are seeing the truth unfold in front of you, divine masculines. Yes, you have a lot of decisions to make, but you are protected, okay? We have the 7 of Autumn, or 7 of Pentacles, and it says here, have patience and don't worry. So take time to rest. And I think I said that right. Like many of your masculines may just need to just chill out and rest at this time in order to plan their next steps. Okay, so a prudent investment of time or money. So right now, patience is key. And Pentacles energy, it is very patient, right? It's earth energy. It's almost like investing in a plant. You have to wait for it to grow, but as long as you take good care of it and give it everything it needs, there's no reason it should blossom. Well, actually, I shouldn't say there's no reason it should blossom, because in fact, what many of your masculines are finding out is like energy is also a big thing. Speaking to themselves positively, right? And seriously, guys, it's like having a plant. Sometimes you might be like, oh my God, what am I doing wrong? I'm watering it, I'm giving it sunlight, but you might have it stuck in a corner and you ignore it. And it's like all you do is give it sunlight and water and that's it. It's like sometimes you might need to go and be like, okay, who grew a new leaf today? Oh my goodness. Somebody looking full and tick. Somebody looking tick today. That's what I do to my orchid plant. I'm like, oh my goodness, did somebody spring a new flower? Oh God! And I like pet the plant leaves. And so I feel like it's an analogy for many of your masculines realizing that they need to invest in themselves, okay? I think in the last reading I pulled the number 7 in terms of like how they're coming towards you. They're going to find that confidence within themselves. Look out for the number 777, 717, a combinations of 7771. It is confidence and a new start. And I feel like a lot of your masculines, since detaching from certain karmic situations, they're starting to get their chi back, their sexiness. And all they want to do is move toward the divine feminine with all of this newfound confidence and sexiness, okay? I'm going to wrap up this message, guys. What else is beneficial to the masculine energy right now? We have the Princess of Spring. Also the Page of Wands, I believe, if I interpret that correctly. But someone who is optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, and energetic. I feel like this is what your masculines have been lacking, is that energy of feeling optimistic, enthusiastic, creative. Creative energy has been missing for a while, because I feel like when they're away from you and they're separate from you and there's distance and space, the way you two are attracted to one another, that sensuality, that sexuality that you feel to one another, it goes hand in hand with creativity, okay? So a lot of your masculines detaching and breaking free from karmic situations, it's not just because like, I don't like you, you're not attractive, I just want my divine feminine. No, guys, it's not about that. It's about, listen, I don't feel creative when I'm around you. I don't feel like my chi. Like when I'm around my divine feminine and we're texting and we're talking and we're meeting up, and when I go home, all of a sudden I'm like, yo, like I want to start up this business. Like, you know, it's like all of a sudden your masculines, when they're with you, they start getting ideas about just how to excel, okay? So not only do they feel like horny when they're around you, divine feminine, but it's like that also flows into creative energy. Like, I'm the king of the world. Like, what do I want to create? When they're with karmics, the karmics feed and steal this creative energy. And what they do is they turn it into the masculines being a workhorse, gathering money and feeding their desires, their wants, their needs. So I feel like part of this whole protected energy is many of your masculines honing back their own energy and using this beautiful, creative, free, unconditional, loving energy that they feel from the feminines, that confidence, that sexiness. The difference is with the karmics is that many of the feminines are like an open flower. They want the masculines to be able to come forward and just fertilize their seed. And not in like a sexual way or like, oh, the divine feminine's here, like, let's procreate. But it's like, hey, let's just create, period. Right? Like when the masculines are around the feminines offer them an opportunity like a flower to just fertilize. You know, what are your ideas? How do you see yourself? What goals and dreams do you have for yourself? The masculines have been trapped in a cycle with the karmics where the karmics are only interested in making their dreams and goals come true, and they look to the masculines as like their funders. You know, it's like, are you going to fund my project of traveling the world and decorating my Instagram page? And I feel like your masculines are like, fuck you. Like, I'm done being your cameraman or your camera woman. I just want to go off and create my own dreams and my goals. And I think there is this beautiful newfound appreciation for the attraction to the feminine and the connection that they share, because many of your masculines are starting to piece together that the energy that they feel for you, that sensuality, that attraction, that chemistry, it also has to do with energy that helps them create and stand solid on their own 2 feet, okay? Attract abundance, attract money, things like that. All right, guys. So that's what I have for you for this reading. I hope it was helpful. You guys take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next reading, okay? All right. Bye, guys.